Welcome to Lore Corner. I'm Asha Victoria Robinson.
And I am Grant DeArmitt, and today we are talking about the second episode of It, Welcome to Derry.
In particular, we're spending this episode talking about the character of Dick Hallorann, who appears all over Stephen King works and in It, Welcome to Derry, is played by the inimitable Chris Chalk.
In case you don't know, Hallorann is essential to the plot of King's classic novel The Shining, in which he helps young Danny Torrance get in touch with his psychic abilities.
But back in the 1960s in Derry, a much younger Hallorann is a founding member of the Black Spot, a frequent haunt of Derry's Black community. Eventually, this will be the site of a terrible fire and one of the tragedies that coincides with Pennywise's 27-year feeding cycle. So, we know that that's on its way for It, Welcome to Derry somewhere down the line.
That said, the show does take some liberties with Hallorann's character and past as it was set up in Stephen King's works. For example, Hallorann's Shining was a secret between himself, his grandmother, and then eventually Danny Torrance. But in this series, it's a tool that's turned him into kind of a psychic detective for the US military.
Depending on how that turns out, it may be the case that the greatest supernatural threat Hallorann ever faces isn't at the Overlook after all, but in the damned domain of Derry, Maine.
It, Welcome to Derry, drops new episodes every Sunday night on HBO Max.